y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. I'm healing y'all. But I want to talk about it's very disturbing about a couple and a child. They from Guatemala. I don't know. They said they was only here for 7 months. I don't know if they was here legally or illegally. I really don't know. But it was other people in the house. His name is Angel Kushkut. Angel Kushkut. Okay, yeah, Angel Kushkut. He emmed his wife and he emmed his child. They said brutally. They said he actually beat them to death. Literally beat them to death. So everybody's up in arms. They said a neighbor heard, screaming and a whole bunch of other stuff happening, but she didn't call. Well, that person did not call the police because that's not the first time they heard, noises coming from the house. But they said when they got on the scene, I'm gonna let y'all see it yourself because it's really sad. Like how a dad can do something like that. That's just really ridiculous. From Guatemala, you come here to United States and you acting weird and crazy, and you did something that is unimaginable, and you're going to pay. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life, like for real. Angel, his name is Angel Kushkut. Angel Kushchuk. You need to, I'm telling you right now. They catch you, bro. Like you going to jail for the rest of your life. You beat your child to death. Like the baby. They said the baby was between 4 and 5 years old. Really? Imagine a little person like that and someone that they love, their dad. Put their hands on them and hurt them in that manner. You know what I'm saying? And it is so sad because they said the mother, I guess, she tried to run for her life. You know what I'm saying? Because they said they found her outside the backyard. Like, and they could see, like, blood everywhere. And you can see, like, her handprints. Like, she was trying to get away. She was trying to fight him off or whatever. But he's very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm going to show you a picture of him. They'll show you the picture of him. They have a really bad picture of him. I don't know why. I'm going to try to get a decent picture of him if I can find it. I don't know. Because this happened at 3. The call. No, the lady said she heard them. She heard the noise about 3:40. 3:40, 3:45. But the police didn't get there till like 5:30. You know what I'm saying? So, he had a good jump. I don't know if he's trying to go back to Guatemala or what he's trying to do. Don't try to run now. You was trying to run over here. Don't even try it now. But I'm telling you right now, Angel, you need to turn yourself in. I doubt if he wants to turn himself in. He's not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying, they don't really even know if he was here legally. You know what I'm saying? Or illegally. But they had roommates. They had roommates. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna let you watch this on your own, and I want to find a better picture. I have a picture of him, but it's kind of, the picture is horrible, y'all. The picture is horrible. So I'm gonna search for this picture. The picture is really grainy, but they're gonna show a little bit of it. But I want you to see, and y'all put it out. Angel, you better turn yourself in, bro. Like, I'm telling you, don't want them to catch you. And I hope, he doesn't hurt himself because, he has to pay for what he did. I don't know if he's a coward, you know what I'm saying, or what. But they said, lock your doors in Florida. They were telling people, make sure you lock your doors and do not answer the door for nobody because we don't really know what's up with Angel. We don't know what's up with Angel. Angel on some bull right now. So I believe that he's like trying to, I don't know if he had family, he got connections where he's trying to escape back over to Guatemala. But let me just say this here, y'all, like for real. Guatemala, they real disrespectful to their women. I have been watching like documentaries on them. They very, very disrespectful towards they women. you can be like a neighbor. Like if you say something to them like crazy, like they coming for you, like for real. And really, like it's like their culture over there, and they even call the police, and the police really don't even do nothing because it's so bad. Like men is so horrible to their daggone female partners or just females alone. You know, I haven't seen a couple of them. But anyway, y'all, I want y'all to watch this here, y'all. All right, watch this.
Search is underway in Hillsborough County for the man deputies believe killed a woman and his own child.
Deputies say that this happened on Sumner Road in Dover around 5:30 yesterday. The man deputies say they're looking for is 31-year-old Angel Kuzchak.
NEOside's Chloe Sparks live at the scene this morning, and Chloe, deputies say the suspect should be considered dangerous. What's the latest?
That's right, Deanne. And deputies believe that Kuzchak escaped into the woods and is still in the area here near Sumner Road. As we zoom in, you can see there is a heavy police presence here. This is down closer to the crime scene. Several streets around here are closed off as investigators, K9 units, and the chopper are scaling the area. Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister has a message for the double murder suspect in Dover, who is at large this morning.
Turn yourself in, and turn yourself in now.
This is who the sheriff's office is looking for. 31-year-old Angel Kuzchak, described by police as a Hispanic male. He's wanted for the horrific murders of a woman and a young girl believed to be his own daughter.
Deputies arrive on scene and immediately discovered that it was an extremely gruesome scene. Gruesome scene. An adult female laying in the backyard of the house in her own puddle of blood. A bloody handprint that we believe is hers as she was fighting for her life, trying to escape the violence.
It all happened at a mobile home on Sumner Road where police want to make sure neighbors are being cautious.
We believe that our suspect fled on foot. Yes, he is dangerous. He has killed somebody who he was romantically involved with. He has killed his own child.
It is kind of, something to be worried about, especially, if they don't catch him, because a mile or two down the road you have schools and stuff like that. So it is kind of terrifying.
Sheriff Chronister gives the community some reassurance on their search for Kuzchak.
As I promise you, there is nowhere where you can hide that we won't find you.
Call the sheriff's office if you have any information that could lead police to...
I am taken back by the level of pure evil that has transpired when our suspect brutally murdered an innocent woman and a young child. About 5:30 this evening, we receive a 911 call when a roommate who also lives in the mobile home down the road here came home and found our victims. Deputies arrive on scene and immediately discovered that it was an extremely gruesome scene. Gruesome scene. An adult female laying in the backyard of the house in her own puddle of blood. A bloody handprint that we believe is hers as she was fighting for her life, trying to escape the violence that was occurring inside this mobile home. This gruesome scene got even worse when the deputies made entry into the residence and found a small child brutally murdered. Brutally murdered. These two innocent victims were beaten to death by blunt force trauma. Around 3:40 this afternoon, as we're doing our neighborhood survey, we learned that the neighbor did hear the scream, a female scream. They didn't contact law enforcement because they say that this wasn't something out of the ordinary. We believe that our suspect fled on foot. Yes, he is dangerous. He has killed somebody who he was romantically involved with. He has killed his own child. Where are we at now? State Attorney Lopez is on scene. Our search warrant has been approved. We are now just starting to piece everything together of what has transpired inside and outside of this mobile home. As you can see, we have a large contingency of law enforcement in the area. Our helicopter, our aviation unit is out here, our K-9 unit, and numerous deputies and detectives as we continue to canvass this area. Our suspect is Angel Kuschak, an Hispanic male, 31 years of age. Angel, if you're listening, hear me loud and clear. Turn yourself in. Do yourself and this community a favor and turn yourself in, and turn yourself in now, because I promise you, there is nowhere where you can hide that we won't find you. Again, extremely preliminary, but I'll be more than glad to share any information that I have. Is there anything that I can answer at this point?
What do you know about the suspect? Can you talk to us about what we know about him?
Not a lot. We have learned that the three of them have recently moved here as recent as 7 months ago from Guatemala. We don't know or have a bunch of details. Again, we just recently discovered his date of birth. We hope to gain more information now that we've made entry into the residence.
Do you know how old the child is? Like an age?
We think, and again, don't hold me to it, maybe 4 or 5 years of age.
Boy or girl?
A small female child.
Can you release details on like what object he might have used?
Again, too soon. It's not that I would withhold it. We just don't know it yet. Again, the search warrant has just been approved. We have just made entry into the residence. So we have a large crime scene that we now have to process a lot of evidence and try to learn that information. That's part of what we're trying to piece together here, and we'll be here throughout the night doing.
Sheriff, do you have any idea on how many people live in the house? I know you said an additional roommate called 911.
Great question. We don't. We know that there's 2 families that live there at least. We don't know more than that right now. Again, as we're piecing this together, we have detectives interviewing the different roommates, trying to figure out exactly who lives here. We're still trying to positively identify the relationship and the family dynamic that we have here.
Gunshot injuries, or was it blunt force trauma?
No, this was a brutal murder, blunt force trauma. This individual killed these 2 poor, helpless, innocent victims by blunt force trauma.
You mentioned the handprint. Can you talk about where that handprint was and also the age of the woman?
The handprint was on the side of the mobile home. It looked like she was trying to escape the violence that was occurring inside that at the hands of our suspect, and trying to escape with her life out of the residence. And she had touched the side of the mobile home or that side of the mobile home as she was escaping. We don't have her date of birth yet. Again, not intentionally, not releasing information. We don't have her positively ID'd. I'd be irresponsible if I tried to make any type of guesstimate at this time.
Do you know if he got away with car or on foot?
You'll have to try it one more time.
Do you know if he escaped the scene in a car or on foot?
Yeah, through our investigation so far, we have confirmed that he fled on foot through the strawberry fields and into the wooded area here in the area. We believe he's still in the area, and hence why you see such a large contingency of law enforcement, as this search will continue until we're able to put this suspect behind bars where he'll never have the opportunity to harm another human being.
Warning for the residents who
live in this area, should the doors locked?
Yes, and we've made contact with residents here to make sure that they know, listen, don't answer the door for anybody and stay inside. So we're doing that, and with your help, thank you to each and every one of you. Continue to put information out. Yes, this person is dangerous. We're going to do our best to try to get him off the streets as quickly and expeditiously as we can.
You know if he's legally here? He's here legally?
Again, don't know that. Don't know their immigration status. We just recently learned his date of birth as I was walking up here. Once we identify everyone, we'll certainly work with our federal partners and determine if they're lawfully here, how they entered the country, and those type of factors and circumstances leading up here till tonight.
Do you expect residents to be able to return to their homes?
I'm sorry, you have to.
When can residents return to their homes?
You can return to your homes now. They can return to their homes. We'll escort them to the home. We will absolutely search their home to make sure it's safe for them and their loved ones to be inside the home. But yes, we haven't asked anyone to leave the neighborhood or leave the area. We'll be out here throughout the night.
Can you talk about the radius in terms of the search? How long has he been on the run? What's the span of the search?
We believe that this homicide might have occurred when the screams happened around 3:40. We got the 911 call around 5:30. We know just the timeline alone that he got a good head start on us. But again, that's nothing we can't overcome through technology, aviation, and a lot of hard work and determination. And that's why all of us will be out here throughout the night.
The woman and the child, is it a mother and her child? You mentioned that the suspect is romantically involved in the work. What is the relationship?
We believe so. We believe that our suspect was romantically involved with the adult female that we've located, and that this small child was his child. Again, I can't say with 100% confidence, but that's what we believe at this point.
Sheriff, I know that you said that the person said they didn't call 911 because they heard noises like that coming from that home before. Have you all responded to that residence in the past?
We have not. We have no history of calls for service here at this residence.
Sheriff, how are the deputies doing with such a horrific scene?
Yeah, as you can imagine, when our deputies, the men and women, have to respond to calls for service, and they have to endure a gruesome scene like this, it takes a toll on them. That toll becomes 100 times worse when there's a child involved.
Any other questions? Sheriff, thank you.
Okay, guys, if y'all stay to the end, I hope y'all enjoy it. And I want to put out more content for y'all because y'all been rocking with me. I appreciate it so much, y'all. And some of my subscribers, they was asking me for my Cash App, but I'm gonna put the Cash App up here, and y'all can donate, you know, so I can keep making good content. I need to start making better content. So thank you so much that you watched the whole video and enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out. Hit that like button and subscribe.